Hello there and welcome back to the colony with Man and the Antz. Once again back in Subnautica. Last time we went and fixed the breach, so I believe we are now going to be radiation free, which is going to be lovely. So I think for the moment, I think we've explored just about all that we... I'm stuck. Explored all that we can in the Aurora. I think there will be more later on. We do have that key for somewhere we can't quite use at the moment. I don't know where that goes. The pass key. But for now, I don't know of any other routes we can take, so we will move on. So the next big thing we need to do, really, is get in that bloody room blueprint. That's what we need to do. Yeah, that all heads up there, doesn't it? So yeah, I think we are just heading back now. Okay. So I know the room blueprint is on a account called the Degassi Islands, something like that. And I know, because I kind of looked it up, so I was very intrigued, that one of those islands is the floating island where we have already been. I don't know if I'd have looked up, if we hadn't already been there, I don't know if I'd have looked up any particular island details other than whether I'd been there or not. But I do know now that it is on an island we have already been to, which I think is the one that was behind the Gun Island. Remember we went to the Gun Island? The second time we went there... Not that way. The second time we went there, there was somewhere just a little behind it we could go. Can't go in that door, can we? I don't know, let's find out. I don't think we're going to be able to jump across there, but we'll try. No, we're definitely not going to be able to. Not going to waste my time. Not going to waste my time. So let's try and hurry up and get away from this. One thing that did come out of last week's video was Indy making a very helpful suggestion with these silly little crabs that we see wandering around. Rather than knifing them, like getting a guaranteed damage to us and then knifing the crabs after the fact, what you can do is just fling them with the gun, with the propulsion gun. Which is a very sensible idea, so thank you for that, Indy. So there's somewhere there's going to be another entrance into the Aurora, I'm sure, but for now, I think we're about done. Certainly we've done the story bits that we need to.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
So I do... Am I sat in a weird place? Do seem to be a little bit uncentered. What is the center button? Is there one? Can't remember. Let me just pop into the... What am I doing? Pop over to the Oculus and reset my view. And see if that makes a little bit of difference. Where? Oh god, I thought I'd been moved a kilometre away from the SeaMoth somehow. What is that over there? Oh, is it nothing? Is it just where like bits are hitting the water? It's just where bits are hitting the water. Okay. Nothing for us to worry about. So we've got to go back. I'm assuming we've got like an inventory of stuff to get rid of. Well, a few little bits, not too much, but a few bits. We'll go drop that off. Although saying that, we are pretty close, aren't we? Now, we've got a couple of plans and stuff that we don't want to lose. So we will head back and drop all that off before we do anything else. So I'll have a quick saunter. Is that something in there? Yes, it's something we've got. I'm very sure it's the propulsion cannon. But we'll scan it to get rid of it. Is that quartz there? I might grab some quartz. Something that seems like it'll be eminently useful. It is very dark. I wonder if that's because the radiation's gone. It's kind of taken a bit of a shine off of the... What's some quartz over there? Off the area. It does seem super dark. I don't know if I've really seen a complete sort of pitch black in the game before. This is very much what it feels like. That's just a first aid kit. Bit of titanium we won't worry about too much. fish, some titanium. Titanium, a box we've opened, and more titanium. More titanium, a bit of quartz, and another box we've opened. Ah, we do need to drink something. I think we'll grab this titanium while we're here. Just because we can. Oh no, here's the sort of what I class as the radiation glow. So obviously that's not actually radiation. I'm a little bit mistaken with that. Do we have any water on us? We do. Let's drink some water.
Stabilizing.
Nothing else too interesting by the look of it, is there? Reef back somewhere? Have I missed it already? Oh, there it is. Hello. See, if we can get a room sorted, then maybe next video or the one after we can actually do what I can't remember if it is maybe Brent suggested. That we just do a video pretty much on just building a base and getting a base sorted for ourselves. Which is something we are sorely lacking at the moment with just our little bit of corridor. Which is terrible. The game does seem to be running fairly crappily, to be honest. I'm looking up here because I'm looking at my FPS counter on the Steam window, on the game window. Yeah, it's not even hitting 45 at the moment. It is running like a bag of spanners. Why isn't that going in? We've had that before. What did we decide that was? I can't remember. Oh, because that place didn't have power. That's what it was. Because it didn't have power. Game is running terribly. I do apologise for the performance. Don't know why it's decided to run as bad as this all of a sudden.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
That hasn't fixed the power issue.
Emergency power only. Oxygen production offline.
No, still nothing. Okay, I think we are going to have to build... Don't have the thing on us, do we? No, we are going to have to build a solar panel on it, I think. It does seem to have issues. That shouldn't take a moment. We should have plenty of stuff for that. Where the hell is it? There it is. So let's build... Oh, nope. Nope. There we go. Solar panel. We'll need to get some copper, but that's not a problem. It's just kicked back in, but nonetheless... I wonder if it's because it's night time.
All primary systems online.
I don't know. Let's drop one down anyway. Let's put it on this corner. If we can get it to line up. Oh my god, you're such an idiot. Oh, did I just do the exact same thing? It does seem to swap between the two buttons, which is why I get confused. There we go, so we need some copper. We can get copper, though. Oh, why have you done that? See, why is it...
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Changing its centering all the time. Ah, other side. I wonder why it didn't have... Oh, there's the Aurora. Hey, Aurora. Some metals. There's one or two. We'll grab two just in case. Nope. That's only the one copper, but no matter. There we go. One solar panel. Oh, no, still needs to go. I've got copper ore. Oh no, I picked up gold. Okay, I'll explain that. Oh, so I'm going to be able to jump up like a mermaid. Where is my copper? Metals 2, I'm guessing. Yes. I definitely only need one, but better to be prepared, I guess. There we go. Okay, well hopefully that'll help us out with our mild power issues that we're having. So titanium. That's now full. Up over to here. Come on. Pop that in, pop that in, pop that in, pop that in. I think that'll do. Need to pop the gold back in that one. The copper back in that one. And we have our minerals. We shall put our quartz. I think that's everything, isn't it? Yes. So let's pop over to our corridor. In here we can put in the habitat builder. We'll also put in the fire extinguishers. That seems like a sort of place they would go. So we'll also put these. I'm pretty sure I've already got the depth module in the Cyclops, so I guess I should check that though, shouldn't I? We could do with using one of those. And we will need some water very, very soon before it starts. I think it is going to start damaging us, but definitely have something on. I'm pretty sure it's the depth module. Otherwise, yeah, otherwise I'd already put it on, so it is. Cool, cool, cool. Right, let's head up. Hopefully in here, there's no water which is pre-made. So we're apparently being a little lazy. Let's make some water. And then immediately drink that water.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Notice if there's a way of just saying, turn all of these fish into water. Do all. So it won't take too long. Then we'll make some food. We'll water ourselves up. I'm sure there's probably a first aid kit waiting to be taken out of the fabricator behind us, so we'll grab that as well. We don't have many food things on us, do we? We should probably go food in at some point. If we can't turn those into food, and we have a rotten cooked Gary fish there. Let's wait till we get a bin to get rid of that. So that's horrible. Take the med kit out. We will cook this food up. We're going to need both of them, and then we're definitely going to need more food because we're going to be out. So we will eat that, drink a couple of waters, drink 3 waters in fact. Pop the rest of the waters bar 1 in there. And the nutrient block. And oh, we'll keep one of the first aid kits. And that is our standard set of things. So let's grab some fish. Why can't I see any fish? Why can't I see any standard sized fish? What's going on? Okay, let's go in this direction till we find some fish. Which are weirdly absent from this underwater game. Is it still running terribly? Yeah, it's not running brilliantly. Oh my word, did I miss all of those? Oh, keep out of the way of that. Come here. Come here, you little monkey. One of the things I think I do need to test is whether the radiation is actually gone. I probably should have done that while I was around still. Whether it's actually gone. Whether it's just reduced or something. I didn't mean to get the mushrooms, but okay. Because if it's gone, there are other things I can build. And that'll do. It's a few old things there. So let's turn the bladderfish into water before I do something silly and cook one like I have done before. Silly, silly me. I've got more than I thought. Right, and then we'll cook up a couple of fish. Of course, we do now have the powered knife, don't we, that I kind of forgot about. So I could have used that to just cook and eat things on the go. Right, so we are now fully fed. Got a bunch of things we can stick in here, which there's maybe just enough space for. Oh, no, we need one of those. And then we're out of space. Which isn't a bad thing at all. So we'll just find one of our random storage things. We're really going to need to sort these out at some point, because I'm just filling them with crap. Get rid of the mushrooms. Drop off a couple more waters. Why didn't know, because I dropped them from my inventory. Of course that's not going to work. That's not how things work. You idiot. You imbecile. So put a couple of surprise waters in there that I'll completely forget about at some point, and then I'll go hunting for bladderfish and be really panicked about the fact I might be dying any moment, and then find them and be like, oh, like, wow, look at this water that I cunningly put there in a stupid place and forgot about. Right, let's go. So we'll swing...
Systems online.
We'll swing by the Aurora just to see if radiation is a factor. We won't build any of the other equipment just yet, the wetsuits or anything, just in case it goes horribly wrong. Yeah, the game hasn't hit 45 frames a second yet when I'm looking at it. Now, previously I know that you guys have said it doesn't matter as much in the videos, you don't notice it as much as I do in the headset, which makes complete sense, but do let me know if there are any issues, and I will endeavour to drop some of the game settings down, I guess, because it should not be running like this at all. And I'm pretty sure last time it wasn't. Well, there has been a little bit of time since I recorded. Like I'm way too close to the back of the ship where that Leviathan was. Foolish. Very foolish. Oh, there's a box we haven't opened there yet, though. We need to go out anyway. So let's pop out. If we unequip those two... Nope, there's still radiation. There's still radiation, put them back on. And that surprises me a little bit. I did really think that we would be safe from radiation now, and I thought maybe that would stop the Leviathan from hanging around the engines at the aft of the ship, which would give us a way of actually going around there. Maybe finding a different entrance. But I suppose what we'll need to do is find and build the repulsion system for the SeaMoth. Hello. So we can repel them in that way instead. I guess that's what we'll do. Right, where's this island? Pretty much this direction. Perfect, go. So I don't think it's this first one that's the floating one. I think it's a different one. But I think there is only one floating island. So if we find it, then we should be able to be quite confident the Degassi structures are around. We should hopefully... I'm going to have to see if I can drop the settings down already, because it's just starting to wind me up a little bit. Medium. I did drop the... or I did increase the... Where would that be? We just try doing the water medium. A little better. I've seen it hit 45, 47. Definitely locked into ASW though. Still a little jerky, isn't it? You see those little textures popping in and out. I can't remember. It might be something you can only set in the main menu. Yeah, it looks like it is. But there is the... Oh, the render scale. There it is. Was that there just now? Oh, because it's in general. Let's put this down to 85 then, unfortunately, and see... That should have a bit of an impact. Yeah, 50 frames. That'll hopefully stop the jerkiness a little bit. So apologies if that's affected the graphical quality at all. But the game is hideously unoptimized, really. It looks good, but not insanely good. And, you know, my My 1080 should be able to take care of it without any issues. So here's the first island. Is this the floating island? I genuinely can't remember. Nah, look at that. That's not floating. Not even close. So I think then... certainly wasn't very far away. Wasn't towards the ship. So maybe over there somewhere? We'll have a little bit of a wander and see if we can find something. I think it was over here. Maybe I'm completely wrong, but I'm sure we came over here for something. For diamonds. We come over here for diamonds, and then we were remarkably close to another little checkpoint we had to go to. Yeah, it's very jerky again, look. It's very dark again. Yeah, so it looks like there's a little island over here, doesn't it? Which is where you could just go on the surface for a bit without having to pop out all the time. So maybe over there? What looks closer? Probably this one over here, right? Oh, I could just activate. Hello game, what are you doing? If I go into the data bank and the what's it, geological data? Data downloads? Aurora survivors. No, that's not what I'm looking for. Beacon manager. Was it the Aurora? Maybe that one. Wasn't anything that was down too deep, was it? But this isn't anywhere near. No, they're both over there. Okay, in that case, let's just put on all of the beacons. None of them are anywhere near. Maybe I am completely wrong then. I thought when I was looking at those that it's the Aurora dry point meet point. Rendezvous, that's what I was looking for. Dry point meet point. That's miles in that direction. Miles in that direction. I'm a little lost now as to where I'm even going, to be honest. What? Entering a what? Steep decline in all directions. This data is consistent with theory that the Aurora crashed on the edge of a 2x2. Holy crap! Oh my god, I'm dead. I'm dead. Oh my god, don't do that. Do not do that. Get back in that and then just run. Go in a straight line for now. The crap in hell was that? Okay, let's head towards our known safety areas. I'm travelling backwards, which is why you can see all this little smoky bits. But holy shit, we were lucky to survive that. Where's the... there it is. Wow. No idea what that was. Unpleasant is what it was. Where's the seafloor? There it is. Yeah, what a time to come at me as well. I'm looking at my pod. Oh yeah, because we've got to go past the island again, haven't we? Ooh, God, that gave me a little bit of a jump. A little bit of a jump fright. See, I know this isn't necessarily a safe area either, because we've got those teleporting things around here. I could do with getting out and repairing my ship. But I don't feel particularly safe in doing so at the moment. So it must have got really confused about that island then. It must have been in an entirely opposite direction. That's a teleporter. Oh my word, I must have smashed into him. Oh, don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me. Why can't you repair from inside? It's a magic repair gun. Surely it should work anywhere. Shh. If I can just get away from that island. Is that still the island? We know there's a crater to explore at some point. Although we are going to need to definitely get hold of that Leviathan repulsion thing. Oh, hold on. Is that... Is that a bit of floating island, or is that just me? Oh, you son of a bitch! You son of a bitch! You go screw yourself, you dirty little bastard! Oh, crap. Oh, I'm not dead. Okay. I assumed I was. I was wondering why nothing was happening. I'm going to be in a second, though. Okay, so we've got a bit of a swim back to this. Then we have to remake our bloody SeaMoth again. At least we have a depth module ready to go. I guess that's something. Small mercies. Oof. That was a treacherous little journey, wasn't it? Oh, something's just occurred to me. Something's just occurred to me while the game might be running not well. What? A recent Steam VR update I read about has enabled automatic scale rendering. That's not the real word I'm looking for, but where it over-renders the resolution of the game based on what it thinks your PC should be able to handle compared to the game. That's why the game is running a little bit worse, and that's why it probably doesn't look all that bad to you guys, I'd have thought. So it must have enabled a little summon. So what I will do is I will drop the in-game rendering down a little bit further. No, don't... Oh. Not what I meant to do. I apologise. I don't really do that. If we drop this down to, say, 75... that should hopefully keep the frame rate a bit more consistent without impacting on the visual performance for you guys. Hopefully. Oh, look at all these bladderfish. Come here. Come here, you delicious little bladderfish. We won't spend too long chasing after them. We do need to actually get back and build a SeaMoth yet. We might need to go farming some components for that. Who knows? Come here. Still a bit jerky. I wonder if it does kind of like adaptive scale rendering so that it's doing it on the fly even if I'm changing the settings. I don't know. I'll have to look into it and I'll have to disable it for Subnautica, I think, because it's, as I say, it's slightly unoptimized anyway, so it's the sort of thing that doesn't really help us out much. Right, so here we are, safe and sound, within reason, I guess. So let's just drop these fish we picked up. Is that full? That's full, okay. Into these random storage containers. We have some titanium as well, but we know where we can put titanium. I guess we're going to need some anyway, aren't we? And that's going to fail the first time, like it always does. And we're going to go to it again, and we're going to say, build me a SeaMoth. So we need an ingot, a power cell, 2 glass, lubricant, and lead. Oh my god. Right.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I have ingots, don't I? Or I did. Maybe I don't. I probably used them, didn't I? Okay, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We needed 2 glass. So I think we'll need 4 quartz. It needed... Now we don't have the lubricant would be in here, wouldn't it, somewhere? The batteries, where would the batteries be? Over here, maybe? No, not in the health one. That's going to be food. Oh, we've got lots of water. Oh my god, I completely forgot that was a thing we did. See, that's something we put him in that locker outside. We'll never remember they're there. I'll have to spend some time consolidating some of this at some point. Bag is not empty because it has sample tanks in and a blue cap. One of these is going to have batteries in, right? No, that one's empty. Damn it. What happened to all of those batteries that I took out of... They must be in here somewhere. I took off the Aurora. We had loads.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
We're going to need that for lubricant. That wasn't a... No, silicone rubber. What did happen to all those batteries? We're going to need the depth module, so we'll take that. What happened to all of those batteries? If any of you at home can remember what I did with them, do let me know. There must be one of these containers. That's where they'll... Where the hell are we? That's where they'll be. Have a quick look through these. Ooh, titanium ingot. We'll take that rather than making another. In fact, no, probably will make another one. We've got so much titanium. Not there. Lots of batteries. I think you need 2 to make a power cell. Oh, lots more fish in there. And I think the rest will be empty, won't they? Yes. Okay, so let's make another ingot. I know we've just picked another one up, but we've got so much titanium, we may as... I think my pod's sinking, that's a problem. We need lubricant. What else do we need for the power cell? 2 batteries and silicone rubber. Oh, you bugger. You little buggery bugger. Hello, game. Yeah, see, it's even little load freakouts as well, isn't it? We'll have to address that. Let's grab that. Now we will do the old, let's look through all of our equipment and find out what is the least charged. $48. Oh, turn that off. 82. 18. 66. Right, so let's pop that in. And 48. Yeah. So we should now have 2 batteries on us, which are both slightly uncharged. Awesome. Now we can make a power cell. I'm a bit concerned my life pod's sinking. It's never a good place to be. Right, let's go back to... I think that's everything we need. Am I mistaken? You're going to not work the first time like you always do. I'm mistaken. We haven't made the glass, and we need lead. It is 2 glass, and we do need lead as well. Let's get the glass first. One, 2. Does your life pod sink? Is there like going to be a time when it's just not going to be viable anymore? And we need, what do we say? Lead. Lead will be in here. Lead? Lead. 1 lead, please. Right. Let's build the SeaMoth Mark III. Do your thing, little robots. Thank you very much. So we need to put in our depth module upgrade. Which goes like that. Why are we carrying extra stuff? We still have that ingot on us. And an extra water. So nothing too horrendous. I suppose the ingot we could put in over there. What we're doing this. The SeaMoth name is going to be... There we go. SeaMoth Mark III. The color. It's going to be that. Name's going to be that. The interior is going to be that. And the stripe is going to be that. Done. Awesome. That actually looks quite nice, doesn't it? A bit subtler than the previous two. Yeah, nice. Well, welcome, SeaMoth Mark III. So I know we are a little over in terms of time. But I at least want to get over here and find something. Find a remnant of this Degassi base before we... Oh my god. I'm assuming we've explored this before, right? Being so close to the base. Then again, we probably only went in this direction once, which is when we went over here last time. It does seem to be empty though, doesn't it? Oh, I might not have... No, I did. We're okay. Okay. Where on earth? This direction. Ooh, a reef back. Just a little flyby of the reef back. Because once we get a base, so I tried to say there and failed miserably. Once we get a base, that's when we will seriously consider consolidating all of our resources properly, rather than started off quite well and they've got quite spread out again, haven't they? If we see any creepvine cluster things, we'll grab some, because I think we're out of those now. We do need them for lubricant and silicon, I think. Two very useful things. What is that sound? That is not a sound I like. Right, and this is definitely a floating island. So, let's find somewhere we think we should be able to get up relatively... Oh, this little path here, perhaps. Looks perfect. So I didn't find anything last time. Getting ready for those crabs. I think this thing takes a fair bit of charge to use each time, but as we are now overloaded with batteries, and I think a battery charger isn't outside the realms of possibility at this stage, I don't mind using up a little bit of charge on those annoying crabs. So there's got to be something on here. That maybe? Is that something over there? On the side of the mountaintop? I say mountaintop. Side of the hill? No life at all, none of the little flying things, no annoying crabs. It's all a bit that's not going to work. A little bit concerning and suspicious, really, if you ask me. I don't think I'm going to get up there, but we'll have a go. Oh, maybe. Yeah. Hello? That looks like the sort of thing I'm after, and I saw a pesky crab. And something to scan, which is always nice. A speckled rattler. Well, I'll take it. Look at you. Look at you dirty crabs. Come here. Come here. No, not that. Did it... No! So difficult to aim. That's better.
Seek fluid intake.
Right, that does feel fun. See, that went down quick, didn't it? What is this? Is that somehow affecting our fluid?
Vital signs stabilizing.
I don't know. We'll keep an eye on our fluids and see if we think they go down particularly quick. Right. Scan the plant bed.
New blueprint acquired.
All sorts of things. A Chinese potato. Marble melon. Seem to have lost sound all of a sudden. What's that scanning? Wall planner?
Blueprint acquired.
Oh, shouldn't I be able to get in over there? Ah, crab. I can see you, crab. Oh, they are tricky when they're surrounded by all this other stuff. Was he gone? We have used up most of the power of that now at this stage. A stasis rifle. I can hear other crabs around, so what I do want to do... Slow times around an entity to near a full stop. Okay, interesting. Oh my god, full of stuff. That's really what I want to do in the short term. Let's knock our scanner out though, which we're definitely going to need. So let's bring our scanner back. Okay, let's... That was something. Multi-purpose room. Is this going to be enough? Oh, it is! We've finally got our room. Finally. That took a little bit of time. So let's have a quick explore of this then before we call an end to the video. Or not. So I apparently cannot get in this very obvious opening that you should be able to get in. Fair enough. That's weird. What was that? A spotlight.
New blueprint acquired.
Dude, don't you dare. Just jump up there. What does that say? Ultra-glide fins. Streamlined construction enhances swim speed considerably when compared to regular fins. Yes, I already have it. So I'll pick it up anyway, just for fun. Get a bit of titanium that I definitely don't need right now.
Chief's log, 5 weeks since the crash. The only other survivors are my son, Bart, and Maida, the cut-price mercenary I commissioned for the journey. After days drifting in the life pod, rain hammering on the roof, the weather cleared and we washed up here. I had Maida salvage the Degazi wreck, set Bart to finding us a stable source of food. His education is paying off sooner than I'd anticipated. Our only problem is Maida. She says the weather's going to turn. I say she's finding excuses to risk our lives. I imagine she's not gonna weaken her life without a physical altercation, and she's itching for a fight. In every judgment she makes, things go from bad to worse. If she had my experience, she'd have more faith. Humans have spent millennia specializing in how to shackle nature to our will. This planet won't cause us any new problems. My one task now is to keep us alive, as comfortably as possible, until the insurance company arranges rescue. In this part of space, that could be months, or even years.
Okay, next one.
I said wait for the storm to pass. Your life's more valuable to me than a plant patch.
You stopped being in charge when the ship you were captaining sunk.
I'll stop being in charge when you take charge of yourself.
Say, Chief. Chief,
What?
do you know how to drain those grow beds of 40 tons of storm water? Or how to conjure food from the air?
I know how to prioritize.
I'm just saying, if that's so, what's your boy's life worth to you today? If tomorrow you're gonna be so hungry you start wondering what it tastes like, let him go deal with the plants.
Son, go deal with the plants.
Bard, Torgo has disembarked the habitat.
Interfere with my family again, and when rescue arrives, I will leave you here. Do you understand me?
No rescue coming, Chief. Not in time. No
There's a
staying
window
here
there.
either. This rain keeps falling, sooner or later this place will be buried. Only choice we got is whether to get...
Okay, we've got another P-Day to pick up. Oh, it's just about done. Okay, cool.
What is that thing?
I don't know. I found it outside in the sand.
Part of another ship?
None I've ever seen.
It's not even scratched.
Don't fool around with it. It might be worth something.
Stand down, Chief. If it were gonna crumble to dust, it would have done so when I picked it up.
It's glowing.
We're not the first people to come to this planet.
That's the purple tablet, I'm guessing.
Maybe. Could be aliens. Could be the damn sea monsters for all we know. One thing for sure, we ain't gonna find out by staying here.
Okay, so I think that's everything we need off the island now. There's another thing to scan there. It has been 48 minutes since I started recording now, so if we can just get back to the SeaMoth, we will call it there, I think. So a good few things out of that. So there was a previous ship that crashed on this planet, the Degassi. Obviously, rescue didn't seem to ever arrive. There are definitely other bases around, although I'm not sure where they are. Get up there. But we've got a multi-purpose room, we've got a spotlight, we've got the external grow bed, which is very interesting. I'm not sure where we'd ever build an external base, but we have it now, just in case we want it. There's the Aurora, looking like half of it isn't there in the distance. This is our first good look at the engines, really. Seeing as last time we got close, we got destroyed by a Leviathan. Oh, I suppose I could just... Yeah, let's do it. I thought there was a way through there, but I'm mistaken about that. But what is this, though? Apparently nothing. Looks like something you should be able to scan, but it is not. I'm concerned about my water situation. We went down to half on our way here, pretty much. I'm concerned that we are going to need to head back pretty quickly once we get back to the SeaMoth Mark III. Which is just up there. Look, awesome. Cool, well then, I'd best start wrapping this up, I guess. So, as always, I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please do click the like button. Interesting video today, some highs and some lows, I guess we'll put it that way. Obviously, the high was finding the Degassi base and all the interesting stuff that came with it and a little bit of story. The low, of course, was losing another SeaMoth. Although it didn't get destroyed by Leviathan, the Leviathan was very much the initial factor that caused us to run blindly in panic, so I'm blaming it on the Leviathan. So yeah, good points and bad points, but still, progress. We made a little bit of progress, which is all we can really ask for in this game. And we've got some interesting looking things in our inventory that we can eat if we want, but I suspect we better plant it. So I'm not going to eat any of that. I'm going to put that in another locker, I think. So yes, if you enjoyed the video, please do click the like button, always appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And of course, any questions or comments, anything like that, leave them down below and I'll get back to you as soon as I see them. Oh, you little bugger. As always, any comments which are helpful but not necessarily spoilerish are always very much appreciated. So do let me know if you have any advice for me in the game. Because obviously I've not played this game before, this is my first playthrough, so if any of you have gone through it, it does genuinely help me out quite a lot to know what it is you have to say. Cool. So, don't forget we are streaming Wednesdays at 6 p.m. The next stream will maybe be the last Dragon Dogma stream. It's getting very close, shall we say. So it might be the last one. If not, just one more after that. I think we'll be finished with it then. Oh, hello. I wanted that. So come along and say hello there. That'd be awesome. Oh, I'm full of inventory. Full of inventory. My inventory is full of stuff. So we'll ignore it. Otherwise, I will see you next time in Subnautica, where maybe we'll do a little bit of base building. Finally get a proper base on the go. That'll be awesome. And as always, thank you very, very much for joining me.